I'm here in this central square, and it's probably my favorite place at the moment in the school. Here's the entrance to the cafe, and you can also exit the cafe directly into all this beauty. There is the Freddie Mercury Museum. We always travel along Lake Geneva. All our students study another language.
Everybody loves free ride. It's like the boom.
Where are you coming from?
New York.
You're from New York. You're from America.
Yeah.
I specifically help with the students who speak Russian. It's the funicular.
Try and focus a lot on sport and the mountains.
And this is a mix of all ages.
It's good right now.
At the train station where I wait for Natalia, and then we continue our journey further, exploring the school and getting acquainted with its life. Geneva is probably one of the most unique places in the world. As you arrive at the airport, and it's only 7-minute drive from the airport to the Geneva city center to the train station. Imagine that. We're sitting on the second floor of the train traveling from Geneva and currently heading to Verbier, which is what is it? It is a ski resort, popular and famous worldwide, located approximately 2 hours from Geneva. We're halfway there. The entire route takes, about 2 hours. During these 2 hours from Geneva, we pass several towns, but actually when you're on the train, it's so cool and comfortable. It's as if you're traveling through some sort of natural museum. Now we're at Montreux, and if you're traveling to school and want to see something in Montreux, you can visit the Freddie Mercury Museum, by the way. You can also take a boat. We're traveling right next to the Lake Geneva, so you can take a boat and complete this entire route on it. What language is spoken at the school? You tell me? It is English. Okay, students speak English, but is it bilingual? Can students learn something else? All of our students also study an additional language, most often French, although there are students who prefer to study German or Italian. Basically, we have many languages to choose from. Alright, and here's Verbier. Here we are at the Verbier station, and right from here you see that building there. From there the funicular departs. You see they go by funicular. We will now board it and go up to the Verbier resort. Verbier is a popular resort town located in the Swiss canton of Valais. It's a part of the Four Valleys ski area, one of the largest ski areas in the world. The resort is also known as a free-ride mecca. In November 2022, Verbier was recognized as the best ski resort in Switzerland and also the best ski resort in the world for the second consecutive time according to the World Skate Award, despite very tough competition. Similarly, the W Hotel in Verbier was named the best ski hotel in the world for the 7th consecutive time. What is it about Verbier that contributes to its success year after year? Of course, the Royal Alpine setting plays a primary role. Freeriders aspire to be here as often as possible and call this place their home, and ski enthusiasts from around the world come here to enjoy these four valleys, the largest ski area in all of Switzerland with a total of 410 kilometers of slopes. In Verbier there is even an active community of photographers and artists, most of whom specialized in photography of winter sports. The highest point of the Four Valleys ski resort is Montfort, located at an elevation of 3,390 129 meters. Moreover, Verbier is beautiful because its architecture is as close as possible to traditional Swiss. Here are many chalets. These are wooden mountain homes with rich roofs, overhanging eaves, and large balconies. These buildings are not only aesthetic but also designed to withstand heavy snowfalls during winter. Many buildings in Verbier has wooden facades that not only add coziness and a rustic atmosphere, but also blend with traditional building materials used in the Swiss Alps. The combination of wood and stone shows the connection of architecture with the surrounding nature. Chalets in Verbier typically have spacious balconies or verandas from which panoramic views of the surrounding mountains open up. Hannah drove me to my hotel. Now I need to check in. It's called Montpellier. This is a chalet-type hotel. Everyone who comes to ski here stays in them. And we drove over them on the funicular. We probably flew. Drove is not the right word, because we were literally above them. It was super cool. Our day started very interestingly. We arrived at the parking lot, and immediately from the parking lot we entered. I honestly did not expect this. We opened and we immediately enter such a room. It's a hall. That's a room where the staff gathers. Here meetings take place. Just the staff, no kids allowed. There are no students here. So this is the heart of the school where, let's say, all the secret affairs happen. The school is very unusual. It's located on a slope, and the architecture itself, how it's done, it's very unusual. A whole city inside one, well, actually not one building, several buildings.
Hello.
Hey!
On the parking lot, you have rooms where guys change clothes, dress up. See, there are special things for boots. By the way, they're all heated. That's, I take any of them, it's warm. And all of these are heated, dries here, heated rooms. More skis are standing right here. Here are the skis, snowboards. Now it's 8 a.m. and the school day starts.
My name is Fitzroy. I am the head of the ski program of the school.
Well, what is going on right now? Like where the kids go and like how the day starts?
So we are outside of the school, and in this moment in Verbier you can see we are a little bit limited with the snow, but normally we start skiing just from here. When we finish the lessons, we come back skiing until this point. Every time that we ski, that is Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning for some of them. We ski on Saturdays, we ski also on Sundays. Everybody loves free ride. It's like the boom of the moment, and here you have so many options to do free ride. But this is also an amazing ski resort for all the kind of things that you would like to do with the snow.
This is one of the departments where junior students study. Before entering, you immediately see what the guys are doing. There are shelves. After skiing, students take off all their equipment and put here, and then go to classes. Right here next to the school, right opposite the slope for beginners. That is a slope for those who have absolutely zero level. They learn there and then go to other places where they have some definite experience. You can come with any level, and teacher said there are no people who can't ski. By the way, the architect of this whole place, he won an international award in Paris. That is, so you understand how cool this location is. In general, this area in Verbier is considered the most expensive. That is, the school is located in the most expensive area of the most prestigious resort in the world. This is a small church. Further, we have classes. Downstairs, plus a cafe, plus also a museum. And now you can easily navigate through the territory. I'll show you a bit of the classes. Here are the classes, and here the maximum number of students in the class is 7 people. There is no such thing that you have 30 people. They pay a lot of attention to each student. There's classroom here, and more and more and more.
So students have a option to take quite a wide variety of subjects here. So especially for those age 13 and above, they would take IGCSEs, the A-level or the IB. So we have the core subjects, as you can imagine, for school. So your maths, English, sciences. Given where we're based and being an international school, you have to take a language here also. And sport forms part of that as well. You have sport twice a week as a minimum. So that is also incorporated. Alongside that, you can take anything from business and economics, photography. You can take music, arts, dramas, and then if there is any other additional languages and so on that you wish to take, we can support as well. We do, given that we are an English-speaking school and we teach in English, we do expect our students to come with at least an intermediate level of English. We can teach as they learn. We do not expect them to have any level in French. If they do, obviously it helps, given that we're in the French-speaking region of Switzerland. However, it's not mandatory, and especially for those older students, so 15 and above, if they do not wish to take French as a language, it's not a requirement to even speak basic level.
Where are you coming from?
New York.
You're from New York, you're from America?
Yeah.
My name is Igor, I'm from Moscow.
Cool.
What subjects do you do in here?
Economics, French, English, biology, math.
And do you live in here in a boarding or
Yeah.
with in a boarding?
Yeah.
And is it for you like a challenge to travel to Switzerland to live here, like coming from States?
No, I mean, I've been in boarding schools before, so that's not new to me. But Switzerland here, it's really cool.
So you do like you do snowboarding, skiing?
Yeah, snowboarding.
What do you think of the mountains in here?
Oh, the mountain's amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool auditoriums, and African art is also displayed here. Various collections of all kinds of African figurines. I don't know what this instrument is, just see it for yourself. Have a look. Here we have a hall, and there are pianos, various musical instruments. Here see such cool thrones that made for classes. Look at the stones. They're huge. Super huge stones. Yes, it's all inside. And next to it, we have another smaller hall.
So this is our school auditorium. This space is used for our tings. So a ting is another word for a school assembly. And also our music lessons. So we gather here on a Tuesday and a Friday morning. Parents, students, staff are welcome. And we also use this for a chance for students to learn an instrument. So you can play the piano, the drums, the violin, the guitar, ukulele, singing lessons, and also drama. So it's a fantastic space.
course, one of the main questions when children study at school is food. Nutrition for many is a very important question. Someone does not eat something, some are picky about food. From this central square, this is probably my favorite place in the school at the moment. From here you can enter the cafe. You can also exit the cafe right here into all this beauty. Let's learn a little about food here. We'll probably see it as well. This place, a cafe, it's also a kitchen where the school's chef cooks all the food. And this place is also a cafeteria where parents gather in the morning. When they bring and pick up children, they drink coffee. Plus, this is a place where parents can communicate calmly in a normal, good environment. No parents' chats. Really cool. I would make such cafe in every school. And here in this school, they have just such a place. The main thing is that we have a fairly small team, and I help Hannah specifically with students who are Russian-speaking. And our partners and parents who are interested in mission have a contact in Russian. The main thing that we consider is the level of English. Kids from 14 to 16 years old, it's not very important to us in which class you studied, which school and which system. We look at your age, the level of your English and your interests. Depending on this, Hannah, my colleague, who also conducted the interview, along with the team, conduct more precise study on how to choose the most suitable subjects for GCC, for IB and for A-level. In general, we look at the grades. They need to be translated into English, and I'm sure that SMAPS can help you with that. After which we invite the student for an interview via Zoom, and if we see that we have those subjects that interest the student, we then offer a place at the school, and in order to be admitted to the A-level, we can ask for IELTS, but for students who are younger, that is 15 and 14 years old, IELTS is not mandatory. The admission process is quite flexible, and we're constantly in touch with both parents and students, and we're very happy to invite the kids for a visit. How long does the enrollment process take? Maximum... It's 2 weeks. You can enroll in the school in 2 weeks and then start the visa processes. If a family comes to us and says, here my child is 8 years old, he's in the first grade, he wants to study with you, what ages do you admit? Here, if a family has the opportunity to move to Verbier, in our school, kids even from 4 years old study. These are families who move to the resort of Verbier, live, work, enjoy. For a boarding option, we accept from 11 years old, and kids come to us from absolutely different countries, starting from Brazil, ending with Australia. We just decided to walk around and see our resort town. Here's a supermarket, and now you can see many kids, and now they come here. There are all these little shops. You can walk everywhere, see all the chalets, little stores. This is probably little fountain or something. We don't understand because neither I nor Natalia speak French, and this is a French province. But overall, my colleagues who are English-speaking said they're doing completely fine with English only. The French and the Swiss are doing fine. The British doing fine, using only English here. It is quite an international community. Well, I generally think that such resort places, there are many people from other countries, not only Swiss, so they are forced to speak in English. Well, here is Ole. He actually graduated from Cambridge, and some students from interviewed said that he's the best teacher here. Now let's ask him what techniques he uses to be the best.
Honestly, I think nothing so much as a technique, but more just really enjoying my subjects, which doesn't make me unique here actually, because a lot of the teachers here are really experts and really passionate about their subject, and haven't just done their subject at university, but have gone on to apply what they've learned in real life scenarios too. And I think that's what I'd say, you know, just show the kids how much you love it and they love it too.
So the most hard thing for me was like to get adapted to the European culture, let's say, because you know I'm from a whole different world from Iran. The culture is different, the way that you communicate with people is different. Yeah, it was a bit hard to get used to their culture, but after you know them, they're like a really nice people. They're like super warm with you. For example, one of the interesting things in Switzerland for me was like you walk in the street and some like random people, they say bonjour to you. I was like, why this guy's saying like bonjour to me, like he doesn't even know me. Most of my friends are Russians, I like them so much. So if Russian people are watching, привет.